Hey everyone, it's Eric. Happy second day of Vlogmas, you guys. Today's candle is from Yankee Candle. It's Cherries on Snow. I just hauled this several days ago, and I really wanted to just give it a try because I love cherry fragrances, and a good cherry candle is hard to come by, let me tell you. It really is. So your scent notes for this Cherries on Snow is fruit, cherry, almond, sweet citrus, spicy cinnamon, tart cherries, and musk. So mostly what I'm getting on this candle is like a sweet tart cherry fragrance. A touch of the almond comes through.
You smell like cherries.
But here in this large room, uh, it's very, very light, you guys. So I think that it probably would do better like in an enclosed space like a bedroom or something like that. Just kind of giving a quick review of this candle, you guys, since I've never really talked about this candle. That's not really what the Vlogmas is about, but I just thought I'd share that what the experience so far with this Cherries and Snow has been. It is a lighter scented candle. It seems like most of the cherry scented candles that I've come across over the years always seem rather light. I don't know if it's something to do with that particular fragrance, but I love the scent, but I haven't found like a real like powerhouse cherry scented candle yet. So hopefully someday we'll find one. so
Amen.
so today we're going to be back in the kitchen doing some more baking. I wanted to look through some of my grandma's old recipes. She had sent me years and years ago an envelope with some of her recipes, and while I was looking through these, just some of her homemade recipes, she had also sent me this recipe from Betty Crocker. She had cut out of one of the Betty Crocker boxes, and it's for Cherries Jubilee cheesecake bars. And I thought, gosh, that sounds kind of nice. And, you know, we're having a cherry candle. We could make some cherry cheesecake bars. I do love cheesecake.
Oh, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
And it seemed like a pretty easy recipe here. It doesn't seem like it's very complicated. So I thought we'd give these Cherries Jubilee cheesecake bars a try, you guys. So we're going to head over to the kitchen in just a moment to do some baking. I also have several new Christmas cards here from the Christmas card exchange to open, and we'll be having some hot cocoa with the cheesecake bars, of course, after they're done. So let's head on over to the kitchen. I can't wait to try these Cherries Jubilee cheesecake bars. For this recipe, you will need 1 box of Betty Crocker Super Moist Cherry Chip Cake Mix, 1 stick of butter softened to room temperature, 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese softened to room temperature, 1 container of Betty Crocker Rich and Creamy Cherry Frosting, and 3 eggs. First, we're going to mix our cake mix with the stick of butter. Okay. Add the stick of butter. We're going to reserve 1 cup of the cake mix for a topping. Now we're going to take the rest of this cake mix and press it into the bottom of a 13 by 9 cake pan. I'm just going to use my hand for this. So this will be our crust for the Cherries Jubilee cheesecake bars. Now we're going to mix together our cream cheese and frosting. It is gooey. Frosting's getting away from me. Now we're going to add our 3 eggs. And mix those together. Now we're going to pour this over our crust. Make sure we cover the crust. All right. Okay. Now we're going to add our reserved cake batter back on top like a crumble. This will go into a preheated 325-degree oven for 42 minutes because it's a dark nonstick pan. If this was a glass pan, you would put it in for 45 minutes. It smells good, you guys. Okay. So now we're going to let this cool completely, and then after it's cooled, it's going to go in the refrigerator for 2 hours. Well, those weren't too hard to make. They just take some time to chill, but here's the end result. Here's a few of the cheesecake bars. It says it makes 36 bars, so I'm guessing just you can make them kind of like small little squares. They are, I did taste one. They are very filling. The one thing I will say about these, the recipe said to use an ungreased cake pan, and whenever I've made a cake, I've always buttered and floured the cake pan, but I did follow the directions, and in hindsight, I should have buttered and floured the cake pan just because this crust that's on the bottom, it's actually the cake mix that becomes the crust. It really was sticking to the cake pan, even though it's a non-stick cake pan, but it still was really sticking, and it was hard to get bars out that were intact. So yeah, if I ever was to make this again, I would definitely butter and flour the cake pan first. So yeah, let's get some hot cocoa going, you guys. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing great, having a relaxing evening, and just staying warm and cozy wherever you're at in the world. Let's see here. Oh, this one looks good. It's Land O'Lakes. I think they're pretty much all Land O'Lakes in there. This one is s'mores, you guys. S'mores, okay. I'm down for that. So yeah, I hope everyone's just having a great, cozy evening. Pour it in our mug. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the mug tonight. So tonight's mug is just the peanuts. It's got Charlie Brown and Snoopy says ho ho ho. That is tonight's mug. And let's get some hot water going here. Okay, this is hot. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the steam on this one, but this is hot. So far, this second night, I haven't okay, haven't burned myself. It's usually with that lid, the little cap, this cap on the tea kettle. Every time I either open it or close it, it sprays hot water on me somehow. So, yeah, real fun. That's what happened last year during Vlogmas. I want to say pretty much like half of the episodes last year, so like 6 of them at least, I got sprayed with some hot water. So, all right, well that seems to be a good mix. Let's let that cool a little bit and go ahead and try one of these cheesecake bars. Like I said, I did do a small taste test in the kitchen first. They're very cheesecakey. A lot of cherry. So you do get the cherry, and of course we had all that cream cheese added in, so it does have a nice cheesecake kind of flavor to it. And that cake batter that made the crust, I mean, it made a crust, so it's kind of nice. It's like a cherry chip crust.
How sweet. How incredibly sweet.
I think they actually look really kind of festive for Christmas time. The recipe says that they're ideal for a wedding or baby shower, but I think they're ideal for Christmas. So there you have it. So yeah, would I bake them again? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They're very sweet. So I don't know. I love my sweets, but these are really sweet. But they're not bad. And they're not bad at all. So yeah, if you're interested in making them, definitely give them a try. Just make sure you butter and flour your pan. That would be my recommendation.
What are you gonna do with yours?
It's a log. I'm going to burn it.
Okay, let's look at some cards, you guys. So this Christmas card is from Linda. All right. Oh, it says warmest winter wishes. It's got a cactus. I like that. Very, very nice. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. Thank you. I love that. Real nice. Nice and warm and toasty. Which it is not here in Cleveland. It has been very cold the past couple of days.
Mom, I can't feel my hips.
Clark.
Yes, honey.
Audrey's frozen from the waist down.
That's all part of the experience, honey.
I guess, it's December, but last week here, it was in the mid 60s here last week. So, yeah, which was very, very warm for December here in Cleveland, which I was fine with it. I was fine with it. I do like a white Christmas, but quickly after Christmas, I'm ready for spring. This next card is from Margaret. Oh, this is sweet. So it's Santa, and there's some kids. He's sleeping with a plate of cookies, which is perfect for Vlogmas since we're doing all this baking. So that's like me, eating all these sweets and then falling asleep. Oh, that's Margaret. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. It was very, very appreciative. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. So, all right. So those are the Christmas cards that came into the post office, and then I'll check it tomorrow. Maybe there'll be another one. Seems like they're kind of, trickling in here and there. So, which is perfect. It gives me time to fill them out and get them back to the post office. So let's try this hot cocoa, you guys. Oh, it looks like it's still hot. Well, it pretty much just tastes like hot chocolate to me. There is a slight graham cracker aftertaste. So, okay, I'll give it to them. I guess it's loosely based on s'mores. So, okay, I'll give it to Land O'Lakes. They did okay with that. It's not just, I guess, plain hot chocolate. But it's good. It's good. I do love hot cocoa this time of year, especially in the evening. I just think it's nice and cozy, you guys.
It's so tasty, too.
Well, that is it for the second day of Vlogmas. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow evening when we will be back in the kitchen for another adventure, making a cookie from my childhood. So I hope to see you again tomorrow evening. Have a great night, everybody.
The first Noel, the angels did say. Did I ever tell you about that? One Christmas, we tried to launch a production of A Christmas Carol with an all-chicken cast.
God, look at the time.
Is it that